I've been a divorce attorney for 11 years now. And in that time, I've seen a lot of divorces for a lot of different kinds of reasons. Some people are in highly toxic situations where there's domestic violence, drug abuse, narcissistic abuse, and the like. And those people, unfortunately, generally have no choice but to get out as fast as they can. But there's another group of people that I see in high numbers that are just waking up one morning deciding, hey, I don't want to be married anymore, or I think this other person could make me happier. And they just file for divorce and they end the marriage. The problem is, we all heard that the grass is not greener on the other side. I find this to be true in my experience. What I've observed with my clients over the years and staying in touch with them is that they never recognize the emotional issues going on inside of them that caused their marriage to go downhill, and they roll right into the next relationship with those same issues. And then they wonder why they have the same disappointments, the same lack of fulfillment, the same issues with their next partner that they did with the last one. And it's because they've got issues inside of them, whether they're emotional or otherwise, that they need to address with a really good therapist before they're ready to go into another relationship. But what I'm asking you to do today is to look inside at yourself with the help of a good therapist. Let that therapist tinker around under the hood and see what's going on inside of you that may be causing you to feel so disappointed or unfulfilled with your current relationship before you make the decision to get divorced, or before you make the decision to move on with some other person. Because divorce is hell. I'm a family law attorney. I focus my practice primarily on divorce, and I can tell you that divorce emotionally changes people. It's a highly traumatic experience. And if you have kids, it's even worse. If you have a high conflict divorce where you're fighting over alimony, property, or fighting over child custody, then the emotional harm becomes tremendous on you and on the kids. Recognize warning signs early. When that moment happens that you are focusing on the things you don't like about your spouse, rather than focusing on the things you do like about your spouse, that's probably when it's time to start thinking about marriage counseling or individual therapy with a good therapist. See, our human nature causes us to immediately blame the other person for what we're feeling. But in reality, a lot of those feelings are being projected from us onto our spouse. Now, I'm not saying that every complaint that you have about your relationship is your fault and not theirs. But what I am saying is that a very high percentage of the negative feelings and emotions that we're getting from our spouse are actually projections of things going on inside of us that we are projecting out on them. Yes, I'm a divorce attorney, but I'm admitting to you right now that I hate divorce. If I could end all divorce in the world, I would do it and gladly go pick another area of law to practice. I believe that it hurts children in the vast majority of cases, and I believe that it is causing tremendous emotional and psychological harm to people who are going through the process. That being said, I'm begging everyone who sees this video, if you are unhappy in your marriage, if you find yourself focusing more on the things you don't like about your spouse versus the things you do like about them, it's time to sit down with a therapist. Talk about how you're feeling. Ask the therapist if there's anything going on with you that could be causing you to feel that way. I know it goes against our nature because, again, as humans, we want to blame other people. But we always have to look at ourselves first, make sure that we're good, that we're solid, and then we can look at the other person. If we don't go into this process with our eyes wide open, seeing the whole situation from an aerial view, we can make the mistake of ending a marriage that could have survived and rolling right into a new one, taking those same issues and being destined to repeat that same cycle all over again. Did you like this video? If so, please hit that thumbs up icon right now and subscribe to this channel. Put out videos all the time on any legal issue that you can imagine, so check us out for more. See you in the next one.